We continue to follow that breaking news from Columbiana County. We're now about an hour and 45 minutes into a controlled release of a dangerous chemical called vinyl chloride into the air. This after a train derailment in East Palestine on Friday night.
Several of the train cars have been burning since then, with experts from the state and Norfolk Southern making the decision to release that chemical into the air or face a massive and potentially deadly explosion. Now, the images from the scene, you can see they're just incredible, scary for some, as Governor DeWine ordered mandatory evacuations within 2 miles of that site.
Let's go back now to our Neil Fisher, who has been there all day, has been watching what's happening. Neil, what's the latest?
Russ, they started the controlled release at 4:40 this afternoon. They said it would start at 3:30, but due to factors that we haven't heard yet, they started it at 4:40, nearly an hour later. They tell me, the Norfolk Southern Train Railroad Company tells me that it'll likely take an hour to 3 hours, and we're already nearly 2 hours in, and that evacuation mandate is still in place for residents here in Ohio and as well in Pennsylvania. We know that 5 of those rail cars contained the toxic chemicals. 2 cars were full and 3 were half full, but the video is just astonishing to see the plume of smoke rise into the sky here in East Palestine, a small community in the east part of Ohio. Governor DeWine said that if the temperature on Sunday rose in one of those rail cars, it would provide a catastrophic explosion, sending shrapnel and plumes of toxic fumes into this area. And we're seeing right now the plume of smoke kind of just hang over this community in East Palestine. Not much is happening right now. We still see some plumes of smoke rising into the air, but it's harder to see as we get later and later into the evening. A sunset was at 5:45 here, but it actually happened about 5 o'clock due to the billowing smoke here in East Palestine.
It got dark very fast there. Okay, Neil, once again, you and the crew stay safe. We will talk to you later. Thank you.
So now we're asking, just how dangerous is vinyl chloride for those exposed to it?
We'll talk about the potential health concerns. We want to bring in our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins. And once again, Monica, we understand there are potential here. I want to say potential short and long-term effects of this.
Yeah, this is nothing to mess around with, obviously. Short-term exposures to high levels of vinyl chloride in the air can lead to dizziness, drowsiness, and headaches. And if you inhale large amounts, yes, you can die. Long-term, from breathing it can cause liver damage. And these people may also have nerve damage and could develop immune system problems, which makes them unable to fight off illnesses. And yes, it can also cause a rare form of liver cancer if inhaled. And the EPA lists it as a Group A carcinogen, meaning that's the highest risk for cancer. Vapors are heavier than air. So, for example, if you were up in that cloud that Neil was showing us, the vapor could suffocate you. Your liver will break it down into other chemicals, some of which can even be more harmful than the vinyl chloride itself. And some of these new chemicals can be stored in your body for a long period of time. Now, eventually, most vinyl chloride will leave your body through your urine or breath. And keep in mind, one of the concerns was the EPA concerns of this chemical getting into the water, getting into the ground. It can also get into your system and your bloodstream if you're exposed to it on your skin or if you touch your eyes or your mouth. So that's something to be, this is nothing to mess around with.
Yeah, I want to point out once again, this is potentially here, but as you said, good to know this stuff just in case.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Monica, thank you.
Sure.